my mother is like lifted into the sky and her eyes roll back and she's like possessed or something.
This chick just comes whipping around the corner and almost introduced me to God. That's how close she was to my car. And then I turn around, the clown's just chilling there, like laughing out of control, but like.
Oh nah.
But it wasn't even like a clown laugh. It was like he was just like a sicko.
You know, my favorite rapper, gonna have to give it to my boy, Gerard Anthony Higgins.
All right,
Juice WRLD.
We'll see. And all of a sudden, this, I can't even say it was a person. This thing got in my face and just started screaming. What was Juice WRLD's first rap name? I know this, so you better know it.
I know this. Juice the Kid.
Yes, sir.
Juice the Kid. Stop playing.
Okay, so unfortunately, you got a 55.
Oh yeah, we cutting this.
Welcome back to Dos Nios. What's good, guys? I'm your host, D.
And I'm your co-host, Manny. Today we're joined by the greatest Call of Duty shit talker of all time, the League of Legends pro, and the most jacked Ecuadorian I know. What's up, Albie? How's it going today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Great.
Chilling. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, me too.
Me too, man.
It's great to finally have you on here, buddy. So we're gonna kick this off with the fitness segment, okay?
All right.
Like I said, you're fucking jacked, dude. What got you into working out?
Well, at first, I went through like some rough times. It was a breakup, it was 3 years or so, 3-year long relationship, and I was kind of feeling like down in the dumps. Just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like it's just like, that attachment that was kind of gone kind of thing. And I got too comfortable for the most part. And, it's almost like they were there all the time and I got used to it. Like it became a habit almost.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm like, I need to find something to do besides just playing video games. And that's pretty much all I was doing. Like after I got out of high school and, taking some classes out of college too, but I needed a new hobby.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to get jacked for a while. Like I started when I was like 14 for a little bit maybe, and then I just stopped working out. And I'm like, maybe I should just start going to the gym. Like that could kill some time. I could get bigger, get more confident, get some girls, blah blah blah. But so that's what got me into it at first. And then once I started going with my father and whatnot, he really got me motivated to keep going. Props to you, Dad. Appreciate you. And I went with him for maybe a year or two. And actually maybe about a year, he got me kind of started out with it. And
so would you say he's one of your fitness influencers? And also any more if you have any?
He was up there. He was top 5 because he was the one's like, Albie, you should work out. Because it's back when I wasn't working out, before I got out of high school and whatnot, I wasn't doing jack shit for the most part, just going home playing video games. I got fat after stopping playing sports. I got really comfortable and
Oh, you played sports?
I played soccer for a good amount of time, and then
yes, sir.
Yeah, then I just stopped playing after video games consumed me throughout high school.
All right, so for the people at home, do you have any tips for the gym?
For people at home, do I have tips for anyone? Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on their experience level, really. Oh, who they want to, for people who want to start.
Yeah, for people who want to start.
I mean, literally look up starting strength 5x5. That's the best way to start.
All right.
Squat, bench press, deadlift, 5 sets of 5 reps for a comfortable weight, nothing too heavy or too light. That's literally the best way to get your base.
Yeah, this guy's jacked. He knows what he's talking about every day.
Take notes.
And before we end off this segment, I know you had an injury a while back when you were lifting. It was the pinched nerve, right? You want to talk about that?
Sure, yeah. So that was about a year ago. Actually, it's funny how that is. You say that literally it was on my birthday, last year around April. When I came back from a vacation, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go lift, and then one day I was playing Apex Legends, and I would just pop the fuck off. I was shitting on kids, it was nothing. It was a pub game, but I'm like super fucking hyped regardless because it was like 3 a.m. and I was like fucking like I was tired and excited at the same time. I'm like, yo, I want to take some pre-workout and go to the gym, and then I just did a full upper like body sesh with like a good amount of pre-workout in me, and then like I went too hard. However, I didn't feel it that night, I should say. Actually, it was like pretty much in the morning, like after I'd stood up all night. Like around 9 a.m. or something like that.
Damn.
And yeah, so I did that, and then like I was fine that day, and then like a couple days later, I realized, like my warm up is, wait, this ain't right, bro. Like my warm up is like it feels like a 1 rep.
It felt heavier, right?
It felt like a 2 rep max, bro. Like I was
Gotcha.
I was like 35-pound dumbbells, so I couldn't even like lift it once. It was weird. I was like, what the fuck's happening?
Max.
I was like, that's not, yeah, that's like, I'm like, yo, this ain't normal, bro. Like, what's happening? So like, I was like, I'm gonna take a week rest, see if it helps it. It didn't. So like, I went to go see the doctor, and see if it was like a pulled muscle or something, skeletal related, and they told me, oh, go see the sports medicine doctor. So they took me there, it was actually to the same clinic facility, and basically I got reference to her, and she told me that I probably have a pinched nerve based off the symptoms. I was getting like numbness on my right arm.
Oh,
I had like atrophy on my right arm. Like, especially when I woke up, I got like numbness. It was kind of weird. And
yeah,
when I was
terrifying.
Yeah, when I was driving, sometimes like when I would steer the wheel to the right, it would get like kind of like tingly, and I'm like, yo, this ain't right, bro. Like this
sounds annoying as fuck.
And
dude.
I'm like, okay, so this 1 week's off. I took this 1 week off. I got checked out, and they say it's a pinched nerve.
Yeah, especially like arm going numb. That would mess me up mentally, leading to like just what the hell is this? That could be a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Since you're a jack, does that mean you get some bitches?
Well, I mean,
Manny
so
wants to take notes.
So basically, being jacked, it makes you more confident, right? And more confidence will make it easier with ladies. However, like obviously, just in general, like being more fit is like more quote unquote socially acceptable in America, I guess you could say.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like in in pretty much every aspect, but like, so yes and no, I guess you could say.
Oh,
because like when you like if you already had like if you're already like with women and whatnot before that, and you do this and you're like, holy shit, I'm really getting into this, like this becomes more of a grind than the women, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
but like it's a bonus 100%. Like it definitely got more attention, especially from the ladies, like after I started working out.
So when you're not getting bitches and working out, I know you play games. What are the games you grew up playing?
Grew up like as in like, okay, so I'll start from the beginning of the timeline. Back when I was 4 years old, I got my Super Nintendo from my aunt as I believe it was a birthday present.
Holy.
And it was like the Super Mario All-Stars edition, right?
Oh, that sounds fire. Okay.
So I got that, and I would play that I played that. I played Donkey Kong Country 1. It was the first one, actually.
I remember you talking to me about that game.
Yeah, and I would play with my dad a lot, and like he used to help me beat the levels, and then eventually I was like helping him beat the levels.
W dad.
Yeah, W dad.
W uncle.
Right? Helping me game, helping me lift, etc. But yeah, so I went through there, and then after that, I got what else? So after that, I got a PS1. Like when I was 8 years old, I got my PS1 as a Christmas gift, and
big Call of Duty guy back then.
PS1, there wasn't a Call of Duty. However, there was like they had
I forgot about.
They had. Did I play any shooters actually for the PS1? Now that I think of it, I don't think I did.
That was
So what was the first COD you ever played?
The first COD was MW.
W. Wait, me too. Actually, that's crazy.
Wait, I lied. MW2. Sorry.
That's the first one you've ever played?
Yeah, MW2.
Wow.
And
I think mine was World War.
oh wow, you go way back. Yeah, a lot of my friends started at World War. I'm like, I got MW2. That's where I started. I played Halo before that more though, but
Halo's the GOAT.
Yeah, Halo 3. I started at Halo 3 with shooters. Like I started getting serious with shooters at Halo 3.
I like that.
Era around there.
Are you a PlayStation or Xbox guy then?
Dude, I switch it up, bro. I put them on rotation, you know?
He does.
I put them on rotation.
He does do that.
He's got
Except
both.
PC is my main bitch right now, but like basically, so 360 that like generation that was
Oh my God.
that was my preferred console, and then after that PS4. I didn't really get it.
for
I
sure.
had the one, but I didn't play it that much, and then this generation I only do PC.
Yeah.
I respect it. So Albie, what games have you been playing recently?
I've been playing Clone Hero. It's
What
a
is
Guitar
that,
Hero.
by the way?
It's a
I saw that on your cord. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, it's a Guitar Hero / Rock Band clone, basically,
Oh,
for the
you were
web.
telling me about
And
that.
they have
Yeah.
custom charts, aka like boards for like songs.
Gotcha.
Right? So you could literally download anything you want. Any song that's available on the web.
Wait, that's
That they have
wait,
like
that's
any chart
crazy. What?
charts they have developed like through the community.
Got you.
You can
So, like
download and
Osu,
play.
kinda.
Yeah, and they have anime songs too. Just like
Oh.
Osu.
I just looked it up. This looks sick.
Yeah, so I've been doing that, and
Really?
what else? I've been playing Wild Rift here and there too since I took a break from League. It's basically mobile League of Legends.
So you could basically say you've seen like gaming change over the years. So how would you describe gaming changing over the years?
It's okay, so it's getting okay. Well, in terms of single player games, I haven't really been like caught up with that kind of stuff. So I used to play more single player games as a kid, right? But like these days I don't really play them. But in terms of like a competitive PvP standpoint, I'd say it's like kind of out of whack, especially with games that have a lot of characters, League of Legends. But like games like, I mean, like shooters and stuff like that are a little more balanced. However, like nothing's really caught my eye too much lately. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the games that are competitive are the ones that have been there for like probably like a decade.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So like, were you around like during peak Fortnite?
Peak
Like,
Fortnite.
did you play it?
I didn't play it. I wish I got into it at the
Dude,
start.
I wish you did too, bro, because the fucking peak Fortnite was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So like for me and Manny's generation, like obviously like we had Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Black Ops like 2 and stuff like that. But like I don't know about you, Manny, but I personally feel like there's never gonna be a new game that comes out that's gonna be like Fortnite.
Dude, absolutely, yeah. Like Fortnite, like just destroyed every single game. Like took a shit on it. Like that's just so good, bro. Well, I mean, the old one at least.
Coming home from school, and then it's like December, and like you just know a blizzard's gonna smack the town the next day, and you're just playing Fort while it's blizzarding out. It's fire.
Yeah, those were the days. Albie, did you have anything like that? Like a game that was like crazy like that?
Okay, so back in so aside from Halo 3, I played in high school with a lot of people. Since this is like your high school phase, I'm gonna compare it to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I used to play was, besides Halo 3 and like MW2, like I mentioned earlier, was a game called Guns Online, which was really popular in Korea. And it was a third-person shooter game where a very fast-paced third-person shooter game in Korea that was also, you know, international. There was like an international server, and then eventually they made a North American server. But yeah, that game was super fast-paced. I was really into that game, and then like eventually, I don't know why or for what reason, but it got like discontinued. They closed the servers down.
That sucks.
But yeah, I used to play that a lot in high school. That was such a good game. They made a Guns too, but like it's kind of dog shit.
Man, you ever played Bullet Force in like Spanish class? Bullet Force was the best game, dude. I swear.
Bullet Force. That sounds familiar. Is that like
it was on we had it on Crazy Games on our laptop, and our Spanish teacher like got fired, and they couldn't find a replacement. So during Spanish class, we would just play that for like an hour straight.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Last episode we talked about scary experiences, like the entire thing. We were curious if you had any scary experiences you wanted to share.
Oh, absolutely, my friend. So we'll start when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I would say like pre-K level around there, like
Oh,
under the
damn.
age of, I'd say under the age of like 6, I'd get like night terrors and nightmares. So I'd call it a recurring nightmare. Actually, it was basically. You ever watch Tales of the Crypt
I don't
or heard of it?
think so. Yeah, I've heard of it.
So basically, this is like a host. He's a corpse with like long, white, like slightly decomposed hair. I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh,
It's a
I've
dead man, yeah.
yeah.
And like he was the host, and basically it was just a creepy looking dead dude. I see them in my dreams. And
Oh,
let me go into detail with this. So I'd be in my bed, right? It was actually like a lucid dream. I'd be in my bed, right? I'd wake up and I'd see these Tales of the Crypt hosts, like clones, just like with their arms out in front of them, palms up, kind of just like walking towards me with their long, lanky limbs. And I'd just be scared shitless there, thinking it's real, but like it was so vivid that I thought it was real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And so basically, they'd be doing that and like laughing. Like if you hear the Tales of the Crypt laugh, it's pretty creepy. I could make try an impression, but it might sound kind of like. Should I try?
Yeah, give it a go.
All right. I think it was something like that.
Dude,
I
could just imagine with that because I looked it up. It had like a tuxedo thing up.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, dude,
exactly.
I cannot imagine. So like you said, you were like frozen. Was that like
okay? So that wasn't sleep paralysis necessarily. That was like lucid dreaming. Like I was in my bed. I was like, holy fuck. And they would come from under my bed, try to like grab me, come from the closet, stuff like that. Basically, they were like surrounding me, kind of hoarding me, like it was like a zombie, like a Nazi zombie type game. And except I was a defenseless child with no gun in his bed, just scared shitless.
Yeah,
that's the best analogy I can make. But so yeah, that's that for that one. I would get that, and I would like after I'd wake up and realize, oh, that was just a dream. I'd go to my parents' bed and sleep with them.
Yeah, dude, I would be terrified. It's like I can't imagine like especially when you're a kid, like you don't know. I was talking to Manny about this. You don't know like reality from like falseness. Like you don't know reality from fiction.
Oh yeah.
So, like stuff like that is just horrible.
Yeah.
How about sleep paralysis?
Okay, so
you had a run in with that.
Yeah, I've had like quite a few episodes. Speaking of Manny, dude, like he just disappeared during this scary talk. He's like,
yeah,
oh, there he is,
shivering in the corner. Manny, welcome back.
I died. I'm back now.
Okay, you died. It was a nightmare, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, yeah, you scared the shit out of me. I had to like pop back out.
Yeah, I see that. But yeah, so sleep paralysis. Okay, I've told Manny about one of these before, but okay, so I've gotten a few like growing up. Nothing. Okay, so the one I remember, actually there was one where I got like I got kind of high smoking weed, and it was dude, I don't know I kid you not, I don't know if it was laced. I doubt it. However, like it was a good amount of weed to the point where like I went to sleep that night and I was like hearing voices, imagining like a bunch of different hums and rituals going on at the same time.
Oh fuck no.
While like after closing your eyes, you see like rainbow, like psychedelic, like patterns, like
when you close your eyes, you see that? Oh nah.
I was like seeing that, and then I was eventually seeing like it was morphing into a face with two eyes, right? And it was like saying like some like sort of weird voodoo shit. But anyway,
I remember that.
But that was one time, right? And there was another time where I woke up. This is actually sleep paralysis experience. Yes.
Oh, hell no.
So, okay. So yeah, I fell asleep. I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck is that in front of me? I see a young girl with a pajama.
I'm hyped.
Those like one piece pajamas, right?
Yeah.
And she's got like light blue anime hair with red gleaming eyes.
Manny is fired up.
Just glaring at me, and like I hear a bunch of like whispers / like talking.
All right, that ruined it.
And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, And I'm like, wait, fuck, if I close my eyes, I go back to sleep, I can maybe wake up in a dream at least or something. And then I just keep seeing that shit. But I'm like, wait, is this real or not? Like, I couldn't tell at first, you know, like I was there.
So how old were you?
I was like fucking dude, I wasn't even that young, or I was like maybe
No, yeah, I remember.
let me
This
try
was,
to
like,
remember.
Recent, kinda. Not recent, but
Not
like,
recent.
yeah.
I think I was like
you were like 18,
I was in my
20?
I was like around 20. I was like
Yeah.
I think it was a little over 20. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't go to your parents' room for that.
Yeah, like so yeah, like basically she was just staring at me and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm scared shitless here. I didn't know what to do, you know? Like
Dude, sleep paralysis, I literally would lose my mind if I had it.
Yeah, dude. Before moving on, Albie, when you have sleep paralysis, since you've had it, bro, can you close your eyes and like if they can't see me, like, or if I can't see them, they can't see
the
me.
way it works is
like,
basically when you're in sleep paralysis, you're in REM sleep.
right.
I believe, based off of my knowledge, you're in REM sleep, rapid eye movement, the sleep that
Scientist here.
the sleep that you go through when you dream, right? So if you close your eyes, you like usually like go into a dream state again, unless, however, you could snap out of that sleep paralysis, right? I've done it before.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not like you don't panic, but like you kind of, it's
panic.
weird. You like wiggle yourself. It's weird. You like wiggle yourself out of it. You kind of just wake up but you wiggle yourself out of it in your brain, not through your body. Does that make sense? You kind of you can become more conscious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then you wake up from that. But
like when like like when you're falling asleep, then all of a sudden you just twitch and you're up again.
Oh yeah. You like twitch from like some sort of like impact to your face kind of thing.
Yeah. So like, it's like that sort of thing where like you see something, you're like nah, and then your body just kind of like jumps back into gear. It's like I'm out of it.
Yeah, dude, that's happened. Like I had a soccer ball being kicked at my face. I've had cars driving at me. Like people punching me. Yeah,
they're like falling.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a while, but I used to get those here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's lighten up the mood, okay? Albie, I know you've been outside of the country. What are the best memories you've had on vacation? On a vacation.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so back when we went to Ecuador, Manny, that was a lot of fun. We went. Remember the mountain zoo? We went like horseback riding, dude.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That's hard, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's
got pictures of that too. Like, dude, like it was just so high up. We were literally in the freaking clouds, dude. That's how.
Dude,
good.
yeah, dude.
Like,
oh my gosh, the clouds were so close. I remember that.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's
that.
How old was I? I was really young, dude. So like
I was 23 or 4, and he was like.
So I was like 12, 13, maybe 11.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were like, you might have been in middle school.
Okay, no, I definitely wasn't. Was it? Okay, maybe I was.
I remember this kid. He would just like, Manny would like I would be sleeping because I'd be like knocked the hell out. I'd be up later than him normally. And then he would just be like staring at me, waiting for you to wake up. I'm like, fuck, this kid is trying to get me to wake up right now, and I'm just trying to sleep.
I don't remember that.
And I'm like, Grandma, can you tell him to leave me the fuck alone? Like, just imagine a kid. He's like, he wants to play, you know. He's like bored because like it's just like funny. Older people there, and I'm like the main source of entertainment for him.
That's very true, dude.
We were buddies though. We were buddies though.
That was cousin.
That's funny.
But besides that, yeah, we had a lot of fucking I had a lot of fucking fun, dude.
Yeah, that was a really good trip.
It was a lot of like sightseeing for the most part. Like it was more visual than anything else.
So then, for the people who haven't been to Ecuador, how's life different in Ecuador than from over here?
All right, so there's like a huge wage gap especially in the more popular cities. I'd compare it to New York, however, I wouldn't say more extreme. It's like I would say it's like a smaller New York, depending on where you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But like in Quito, Ecuador, I'm sorry for doxing like any relative I have here. It's a pretty big city for being in Ecuador, but yeah, there's like there's a lot of poverty, a lot of street vendors selling like fucking 30 tangerines for like a few bucks. While over here they charge like an egg, a leg and arm. Yeah, so it's like really like very like there's a lot of poverty. You see like,
for
you
sure.
see that, you see a lot of like gangs.
I saw a lot of stray dogs and cats over there.
Stray dogs, a lot of like druggies, street fighters, especially at night. I literally saw like this guy swinging a broken glass at another guy. Like it was like maybe like 11 o'clock at night.
What?
And I'm like, dude, this dude's swinging. He's like, vámonos, carajo. I'm like, holy shit. These dudes are going at it, dude. I had my phone ready, but yeah, I was just like in the taxi. But yeah, there's a lot of walking involved in Ecuador.
Bro.
In the city, think New York. You're not gonna it's not optimal to drive around New York, especially when it's crowded. Like, when it's warmer out. However, like New York, it's in the US and it gets cold there eventually. But over in Ecuador, like during the day, it's usually warm because it's on the equator, So
yeah. So like that was one of my questions, because like obviously, you don't know, but like my family is all from like Europe, like Italy, Hungary, Poland, like that stuff. So like like I have very little. Like I know obviously South American countries and stuff like that, but I have like very little knowledge of like what actually like they are. So like as like an American that like doesn't really know that much, and like when you see South American countries portrayed in movies where it's like horseback riding, tall mountains, poverty, like stray dogs everywhere, like obviously there's gonna be places like that, but there places that are like a Los Angeles type of place where it's just like just
rich?
that type of
yeah, like I was saying, there's like a huge wage gap. However, like for example, there you can have street vendors like selling fruits and vegetables that they hand picked and grew from their own farm, or like wherever they found it or got it. I don't even know, because sometimes it's in the middle of the time. It's in the middle of the city. They're doing this. I'm like, where are they doing this shit? Probably in their backyards, but like if they have them. But anyway, but yeah, then you go like to what's that town called? Is it Guayaquil or Ambato? Basically, there's another city where you have like basically expo. Okay, so like I remember seeing like this was like around 2000. Okay, when that was doing quick math real quick. So it was around like 2013, 2014.
Yeah,
like a 40-inch like LCD or LED TV. Over here was like $300-$400. Over there, like $1,000, dude.
What?
Minimum. And then the consoles were like double price.
Yeah.
So when I say wage gap, like if you were gaming in Ecuador, you were balling.
Yeah, facts.
To say least.
What? That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. If you own vape over there, you're a millionaire, basically.
Probably. Oh yeah,
I mean,
Levi jeans.
here,
Levi jeans over here. You get them at the mall. You get them like, like at any like sort of clothing store for like 20 to 50, 60, $70 max. Over there, they're like $100-$200 minimum.
Yeah. So I just
minimum.
looked it up because I was curious.
Yeah.
So $1 US is equivalent to 20 South American like exchange rate.
I mean, that makes sense, dude.
Yeah, and it depends on the country too, because some countries use US dollars themselves. However, like I guess in terms of like product, to cash ratio,
that's insane to me.
Yeah,
like,
it is insane.
I always ask people this because me personally, I'm a homebody. Like, if I go on vacation, I just can't wait to be home. Like, is that how you are? Do you actually?
Absolutely, dude. I was starting to miss my PC, my Xbox, etc. Well, I mean, not even just that. Like having my own bed and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. Like, because man, you said you like vacation, right?
I love vacation, dude. I fucking love it.
There's just something about like being home and knowing that it's your home and it's only yours, like it's your own space.
That's facts.
Yeah.
When I'm on vacation, there's no other place I'd rather be than home.
So do you like get dragged out like when you go on vacation, or do you actually like comply and like willingly go?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like like to
Like
going
if
to
someone asked
vacation,
you
or
to
like when
go,
I'm already there.
like to go, like when someone asks you to go on vacation, you're like,
Um,
okay, I'll go, or
I
like,
mean, like I go just for like the sake of spending time with my family. Like, and
yeah,
I'll enjoy it because, like, I always say home is where my family is.
of course,
So like, if they're all out at like somewhere and I'm with them, I feel like I'm at home. But like in the back of my mind, I'm like home is my house, my bed, my
yeah,
dogs, my couch, like just little things. Like I know what my home is.
hmm
Like being on vacation is just obviously like there's only so much you could take of just not having ownership of everything.
yeah, that's true.
Um, I'll be obviously like you're older than us. You've seen and been through a lot more than us. Do you have any more? Do you have any advice for younger people like us?
I mean, that's a really that's a pretty
Yeah,
broad question. However,
yeah,
I'd
the
say
mentor.
don't take anything too seriously, but don't take everything as a joke.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
Facts,
that and
facts.
live life one day at a time. However, have a goal in mind. Like you don't have to
Facts.
have a million goals. Like it could be one goal at a time, kind of thing. But
yeah.
make sure you reach those goals. Because that and be true to yourself before anyone else.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Now that we gotten to know you, let's have some fun.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
we're already
So
having
we're gonna be
fun.
doing we're gonna have more fun.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we're
Let's
gonna be
go.
doing you guys know what Mandela effects are?
Explain
Yeah.
it to the people who don't know.
Can
All
you
right,
can you give me
so
like not even a minute? I gotta
yeah,
take a piss real quick.
yeah.
Sorry.
So,
You guys can keep talking. I'll bring the
Leave the mic
headset.
on.
Hey. I'll
Leave
bring
the
the
mic
headset
on.
with me so I can hear you guys. I might cut off though.
Dude,
All
this
right,
is a first.
Dude,
Our
this is
guest walked
first
out
in
and took a
history, guys.
piss.
I'm making a PR right as we speak. Let's go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right,
Wait,
so
this
I'll
is content. This
explain.
is our TikTok.
All right, yeah. So I'll explain. I'll let the piss cut in and out. Um, so Mandela effect. So I'm gonna just give you one of mine because you said it before. So like, it's when you think something is like the truth, but in reality it's not. So like for example, Mr. Monopoly, people always think he had a monocle, but he never really had a monocle.
Yes, dude. I
Yeah,
I I literally thought that too while I was looking it up. I was like, wait a second, does he? And then
yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing those. I'm gonna ask you like certain spelling. I'm gonna ask you like what like a brand is. I'm gonna ask you just like what something looks like, and then I'm gonna tell you the actual reality. Some of it you might not know, and some of it you may know. So just stuff like that.
Got you, got you.
Alvin, you ready?
He fell in the toilet.
He's still going.
Dude, still going.
Yeah. What was I gonna ask you? I'm gonna have to cut this.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
No, you're good.
All right. So
All right.
I
So
kind of lost you guys though. It was like lost connection.
all right. So I explained what you know what a Mandela effect is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start now. So the first one. How we're gonna do it is I'm gonna ask you like how it's spelled and stuff like that. So you just have to. So the first one. Does the guy in the Pringles can? Does he have glasses or no glasses?
I
You
feel
know,
like yeah.
I already got this one spoiled, but he doesn't have glasses.
He
However,
doesn't?
I did think he did originally though.
Wait.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. So literally like things like these, it's like, oh, like he had it at one point. No, he never had glasses.
So dude, now I'm basically just gonna expect like if I think they do have it or whatever, then I'm just gonna assume it's the opposite of what I think from here on
Yeah.
out.
So the next one, how do you spell Fruit Loops, the cereal?
FRUITLOOPS. Maybe I'm stupid.
That's what I believe too.
It is FROOT.
Really?
Yes,
No.
bro.
Wait,
That's
dude, I never actually read the freaking logo. I just
It's definitely the way I
Dude.
spelled it.
okay.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
that's definitely Mandela effect. Holy.
Holy shit.
This next one, I can't. There's no really way around it. There's no way to like quiz you guys on it. But Pikachu's tail never
Oh.
had the color black on it.
Dude, I've seen
Is
that.
it brown? Is it brown?
No, it's just
no
yellow, right?
color. It's just all yellow.
Dude,
Wait, really?
that's what
Yes.
I'm saying. Like, bro, I swear he
All
had
right,
like
I
a
gotta
black
Google
tip,
Pikachu
right?
now, dude. This is like, it's did people start like? Oh, you're right. No, at the
Dude.
beginning, right? It's brown.
I think it's Raichu. It's
Yeah, that's
it's
Raichu with
it's
that,
A different, It's a different
No, it's
form of
brown.
him. It might be. I think it's a different like.
It's like
Like-
it's an edited version of him, kind of.
Yeah. So like the
see.
very beginning is the very beginning of the tail is a little brown in it,
Mhm.
but the very end never had the color black or brown.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
I don't think I remember the end having black though. So for
Yeah.
this one, I guess okay.
Next one. Do you guys know what Fruit of the Loom is?
Yeah,
Well-
the underwear.
Yeah.
Well,
gotcha.
oh, Fruit of the Loom. Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
You know what a cornucopia is?
Is that big basket looking
Cornucopia?
thing?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh,
So
never mind. I'm thinking something else.
this one is there's never a cornucopia behind the fruit in the logo.
See, bro, nah, because like when you said Fruit of the Loom, that's literally I was thinking that in the fruits, bro.
Yeah. So
That's
when
crazy.
I literally
So
every
what is it
single one of
then?
these, not one of these, I was like, oh yeah, I knew that. Every one I was like, you're lying.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. When you say cornucopia, is like the cluster. Wait. Can you explain cornucopia?
So the cornucopia is like it looks like a basket, and the end is kind of like curled up.
Wait,
It's like- it's
no,
more of like a-
dude, I swear, dude, no,
Yeah, right? I
I-
swear that shit had that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking of it right now. Literally,
Yeah,
that's like
Fruit of
the-
the Loom.
that's-
that's what I
it said, right?
remember in my head, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next one. How do you spell? See, I'm gonna give it away saying it. So Cheez It. Do you think it's Cheez It or Cheez It?
Cheese it.
It's Cheez
Cheez-Its.
Its with the Z
Yeah.
at the end.
Cheese Its. Yeah.
It's just Cheez It.
Oh,
There's no Z or S.
Dude,
wait,
all right,
damn!
I have it.
Oh my
I have
god.
it. There we
Like
go.
the plural of it is Cheez It. Like there's no S or Z even for the plural.
The
That's
multiverse
crazy.
is real. The multiverse is real.
Well,
And
there's
it-
just some like
Speaking of
goose
multiverse,
type-
when you get in multiverses, bro.
Soon, bro. Soon. Promise you.
This next one messed me up because so Looney Tunes. How do you spell tunes?
Tunes.
Tunes, right? Yeah, that's what.
Nah,
Wait,
it's
no.
Poons.
Actually, you're right. You're right. Because it's cartoon. Now that I remember it, yeah, I know. Okay.
No, but I swear I've seen it as Looney Tunes, like
Dude, right?
T-U-N-E.
No. I
swear I've
kind of,
seen it.
I remember it now. Actually,
Yeah, that looks
but like,
nice to me.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's wild.
This one's actually new. This was a new one I saw on TikTok recently. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Wait, no, I got
Yeah.
this one.
So how do you spell
CHIC and FILLET.
I think yeah.
What?
Okay.
Sorry, I just blew everyone's ears out.
There's no. I don't think. I forgot what. It's CHICK -FIL-A.
Oh, I was way off. Holy.
Wait, okay. No,
I thought there was
Albie
no
was
K
right.
for
Okay,
some
no, that
reason.
sounds right, Shane. What you said.
I
Albie
just
said some
sounded wrong.
Crazy shit,
Dude,
bro.
I thought there was no K. I thought for some reason there was not gonna be a K, dude. That's hilarious.
That's what I
Bro
thought.
said I got this so confidently.
That's what I thought. Oh, the last one. You guys obviously both know who Curious George is, right?
Yeah,
Tail or no tail?
he's got a tail.
I got spoiled with this one a while ago.
Yeah,
He's got no tail.
Yeah, he has no tail.
Bro, every single one of these has like blown my mind. Literally, they're the opposite of what
Bro,
I'm thinking every
He's
time.
a monkey. How does he not have a tail?
I
Right?
swear I've seen him swing with his tail, bro. I swear.
Wait, yo,
Dude, maybe it's in front. Wait, I'm done.
pause. Dude, it's like, what are we thinking of Boots from Dora?
Oh yeah. Did Boots
Oh.
did Boots actually
had
have
a
boots
tail,
though? Did he have boots?
Yeah, Boots had those red boots.
Stop it, bro.
didn't have boots.
Nah, shut up.
Nah, that's just gaslighting.
I was about to start crying.
All right, Shane. You had a couple of snack Mandela effects in there. So for this week's top 10, let's hear your top 10 chips.
Oh, I might get cut on because I have a very. So just off the bat, I'm throwing Doritos out the window. Those don't even get it.
Low key, hot take, but I don't like Doritos, bro.
Yeah, I
just
don't like
never fucked with
Doritos
them.
either.
All right,
So,
good. We got a mutual agreement. I like
what
that.
about you, Albie?
Doritos, I love Doritos. Well, I did love Doritos.
He's a health.
I had a
now.
Cool Ranch and nacho phase. Like I would like kind of alternate between them, you know.
Yeah, I just never liked them. I don't know.
You never liked them, really? Okay.
Never, yeah.
Not a true
I'm gonna
gamer,
get to
bro.
one of them. Purple's on this list.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. The hot chili ones? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or spicy chili? Something like that.
Yeah.
Those are amazing. Those were actually my favorite for a while.
So before I start, are we counting the Smart Food popcorn as a chip?
I guess because it's in a bag, and
I
it's
guess,
I mean, what else are you gonna classify it as?
Yeah, that's true. I just see people always like bitching, like, "Oh no, it's not a chip."
Yeah, we'll allow it. Who cares? We're not soft.
So number 10, Funyuns.
Okay.
I don't really like.
I used to like Funyuns. I was into them.
Funyuns are good. I just don't like onions, so that's why they're at 10.
Low key, I could agree with that. I've had them like once, and like they weren't that bad, so I could see that.
I'm only putting 9 for me as Smart Food popcorn. It would be higher on my snack list, but I feel dirty putting a popcorn so high on a chip list.
Okay, all right. Yeah, people are gonna come for you for that one.
Yeah. I'm chunky. I got to get this right. Number 8, I have Ruffles sour cream and cheddar chips.
Ruffles. Hold up, let me look that up.
Sour cream and cheddar. Wait. Have I had that before?
Oh, those are good.
I don't think I've had these before.
Those are good.
Sour cream and cheddar? I don't think I've had that before. That sounds
good.
That sounds fucking gas. I gotta try that shit.
Dude, fun fact, Manny. Josh does not like any form of cheese that isn't like on a cheeseburger.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Like he doesn't like Dorito cheese, like Cheeto cheese, like any type of cheese like that, like the processed chip cheese.
So like artificial cheese, I guess. Yeah.
Which I guess.
I mean,
Back to the list. Number 7, the Cheetos Extra Crunchy. You know the ones in the blue bag?
Extra crunchy.
They're like.
I have to look at the texture of them. Are they like?
They're like. I just always think about like if my mom's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get like chips." I'm like, "Get the blue bag of Cheetos if I'm feeling it," because the blue bags had the perfect crunch.
So was it like a thicker crunch kind of?
Yeah, it was definitely thick. It was
okay, I think I know which one you're talking about then.
Yeah. Number 6, I have original Pringles.
OG Pringles?
Yeah.
I liked them, but dude, there's something about I like the sour cream and onion ones and the salt and vinegar ones and the pizza ones even.
I never had the salt and vinegar ones.
Oh, they're so good, dude.
Really?
So good. If you like salt and vinegar Lays or any salt and vinegar type chips, you'll like them.
Man, what about you? You like Pringles?
I love Pringles. That's probably one of them is definitely my top 10. I don't have a top 10 right now.
Yeah,
but I do like Pringles.
6 for me is the original Pringles for sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I mess with that.
Number 5, you know the Fritos barbecue twist, not the just regular Fritos barbecue. The
the barbecue twist.
Dude, that's so weird. I was literally just thinking about those. Dude, they're so like thick, and they you know what I mean? Like a big bag of them will have you set, bro. Like they're so good
they're
too.
Just bingeable.
The twisty ones, right? They're so good, dude. I used to get those on road trips to down south, dude, I used to binge on those things. They were so good.
Those are a clutch gas.
Literally, you read my mind. That's insane.
Yeah. Number 4, I just have regular plain Tostitos. I feel like they're so underrated.
Yeah, Tostitos are underrated. I kind of agree.
I can't do plain, but the lime. You ever try the lime flavored ones?
Wait, you put that in number one?
God, oh my God, you're missing out. Try the lime flavored. Try the lime flavored.
Okay.
The lime flavored Tostitos. They're incredible.
I gotta try those.
You don't even need sauce with those at all.
Yeah,
they're just so good.
moving into top 3 territory.
Top 3. Drum roll,
All right,
please.
let's hear it.
Number 3, purple Doritos.
Okay. All right. Wait.
Aren't those the spicy chili ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. I had a
Dude,
face for those too.
I will literally I could destroy a bag and my tongue will be like numb, but I won't care.
Just
Sweaty.
inhale the bag like it's like
Yeah.
oxygen or something.
Yeah, dude.
Just suck it up, and then like you just cuts through your throat. It's still worth it though.
Yeah.
Still worth.
Top 2 are the same brand of chips, just different flavors. That's how much I like these.
Which ones?
I'm assuming Lay's.
So no. So number
Dorito?
2 is Garden Salsa Sun Chips.
Never. Oh
No,
Sun
those
chips.
are good. Those are
Sun
good.
chips. Okay.
Dude,
Those are good. I haven't had those in a while, but they're good.
Those are fire.
I used to really like the basic cheddar ones. Those were my
so
go-to.
number 1 is basic cheddar Sun Chips.
There it is.
Hey, there it
There it
is.
fucking
My
is.
mom,
Go.
no matter what, like I don't really like me personally. I'm a meal guy. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat chips. I eat meals. A lot of meals apparently, but still,
Yeah.
I'm a big meal guy.
Respect it.
So, but if I get chips, it's cheddar Sun Chips.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
What
about-
are your
how about-
boys? Number 1 chip.
Man, you want to go first?
Yeah, I gotta think about it for. Dude, I'm just gonna. Dude, I don't even eat chips like crazy like that, bro.
I used to eat a lot of chips, dude. You guys ever heard of a brand called Vintners? Like it was like I would call it a low budget brand that I used to get a while ago. They basically had this like 32 pack or something like that with like all different flavors. They had like a yellow cheddar popcorn, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
They had that. They had barbecue. They had basic like potato
Speaking
chips.
of barbecue, I think you just got mine.
Barbecue, yeah, barbecue is one of my top 10, 100%.
Yeah,
Lay's.
I think dude,
I like the
I
Ruffles
always
better
get
though. They're
barbecue
thicker,
Lay's,
you know.
So I think I'd make that
Yeah.
my first. Barbecue Lay's is so fucking good, dude.
did Vintners? They had the it was like crunchy curls. It was spicy.
Crunchy curls, maybe, but it was like way back when, so maybe they didn't have it back then. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
Those
was like over 10 years ago.
So man, your number 1 is barbecue.
Barbecue Lay's.
Lay's. Those are good. I won't deny those aren't like those are fire, but those are just not top 10 material. What did you say yours was,
I
Alvin?
respect it.
Top 10?
Or number
No,
1.
just your number 1, yeah.
My number 1, I'd say, okay, of all time, it'd probably be. Can I include dip? Does that count?
Yeah. We'll let it slide.
We'll allow it.
All right, so there's like a certain type of French onion / sour cream mix dip, right?
Yeah.
I would have that like that with Ruffles, dude, or even like barbecue chips. I can literally have that. Like I can like binge on that shit.
W.
Yeah, those are
So
fire.
good.
So Cheetos. What form of Cheetos do you like?
Puffs.
Puffs. What about you, Albie?
Fucking love puffs.
Just the regular Cheetos.
Yeah.
So just
Dude,
crunchy.
it's just- I like the extra crunchy. I have.
Yeah, me
to.
too. Me too. The puffs, I like the puffs. I just prefer the regular Cheetos,
I've always loved the puffs,
or even
man.
hot Cheetos.
They're
Those are
fat,
good. Those are
voluptuous.
good too.
Okay.
Dude, you remember the Cheeto fries?
Oh, I think I've
The
had
hot
those.
fries.
You're reminding me the hot
Those are
fries
pretty
with that
good,
guy with the
yeah, those are
mustache
pretty
as a
good.
logo.
Yeah.
What are those called again? What's the name of that brand? I used to get those a lot
Hot
too.
fries.
Are they? You know what I'm talking about, right?
You talking about the
Hot fries with
Keep going.
yeah. The guy with the mustache on the logo.
Andy Carps. Oh yeah, it's Andy Caps.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's Taste the Oven Baked Crunch hot fries.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I used to get those. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, the bag was like blue.
Yes. It was like blue
Yeah.
and silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, in I remember one of my biggest like elementary school memories. At lunch, they just added hot fries for 5th graders only because it was too spicy for the younger kids.
Oh
Dude,
my
that's
god.
retarded.
People were probably like choking and coughing off of it.
Oh yeah.
It's
So-
like a peanut hazard almost.
So I remember one day I bought a bag and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm a pimp." I ate it. I literally just remember that how hot they were because I had a bunch at a time. I literally just boogers and snot were everywhere. My tongue was just like dripping, like I was drooling, I was crying.
Oh my
I just
god.
remember drinking chocolate milk, just like chugging the container, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't that hot."
Bro, you're happy eating the age-restricted chips, dude. That's
Oh
shit's
yeah, like
fire.
what is that bullshit, dude? Like, if I was in fourth grade, I'd be so butthurt.
Nah, I agree.
You have to like sign the contract to like buy chips at the local store now,
Yeah, don't
Sign my
sue me
life
for
away.
this.
right?
Unfortunately, we're at the end of our episode for this week.
Not like this.
We hope you enjoyed. It's been D.
It's been Manny.
It's been Albie.
As always, come back next week at 1 o'clock on Saturday for another banger. Adios.
Adios.
Adios.